A very good evening here from Universal Studios, Florida. I am here for my first night of Halloween Horror Nights 2025. It's so good to be back here in Florida. It's so hot, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We have booked 3 nights of Halloween Horror Nights this year. We've got tonight, tomorrow, and then one other day next week. We've got so many amazing houses. I remember last year's houses were absolutely phenomenal. We had Ghostbusters, Quiet Place, Monsters of Latin America. Some houses were better than others, but we've got Terrifier this year, we've got FNAF, we've got Fallout, and fantastic lineup for this year's event. So it's going to be good to get back to Halloween Horror Nights. But anyway, come join me on today's little adventure here at Universal Studios for my first night of Halloween Horror Nights 2025. Well, the intro to HHN 25, oh my god, those big eagles that are on steps, absolutely phenomenal. And I love seeing all the statues of all of each house, and all the and those like angels that are all caught up in statues. So cool. Now we've walked into a scare zone. I have no idea what this is about, but we'll just have to wait and see. But that intro though, incredible, and all those chainsaws as well. Chainsaw really does get me, but phenomenal stuff. Scare zone of the night, which was like some toxic goo that's turned people crazy, and there was a florist I was just standing there getting some cinematics, and this florist came up to me and scared the absolute living out of me. Like, I've never jumped so much. I think 5 people saw it and just started laughing, and a security guard came up to me and was like, man, that was so funny. So now I'm at some sort of rave event, which looks so cool. So I'm gonna go and get you some cinematics, and then we're gonna go do Jason, our first house on tonight, which is gonna be so cool.
anything about any of these houses. I know FNAF and Terrified because they're obviously the obvious ones, but I don't know about this one. This is Jason's universe, so I don't know if it is like the timeline of Jason, like Jason Voorhees, or is it actually based off like Friday the 13th? God knows. But we're probably going to be here for a while because the queue, oh God, the queue is absolutely enormous. So we'll have to wait and see, but I'll give you my full reviews after we've done this house. So looking forward to be backing in house. But Club Horror was fantastic, by the way. I do like a bit of cheeky drum and bass, kind of, around Halloween with all those actors. So yeah, pretty good stuff. But we'll see you after Jason's Universe. Right, we have just done Jason's Universe. Oh my God, what house. The queue for Jason is such a weird one because they let so many of the fast passes people through, but they only let one like massive group of normal queuers. So we queued like 3 hours for Jason, which is a bit long, so we've killed a lot of time, but time for a review. Jason is such a unique house. You guys are kind of a bit wobbly. Hang on, let me readjust you. There we go. Jason is such a wacky house because how they've designed it is you don't know where Jason's going to pop out from. There's so many of like the identical curtains, and I was at the front of this group and I got jump scared every single time. Like every jump scare, bang, me. Phenomenal stuff. Another thing is that I got stuck at the, there was like a really long corridor where all this was netting alongside me, and we got stuck, and I got jump scared from there and there at the same time, and that happened like 3 or 4 times. Currently, the time in Florida, it is 21:38. So we've still got a few more hours before Halloween Horror Nights concludes. So we're gonna go do our next house. I'm gonna save Terrifier and FNAF until tomorrow because it gives me something to look forward to, but we're gonna see if we can knock out half of the houses tonight. There will be another vlog coming for tomorrow as well, so you're gonna have a 2-day vlog getting the other 5 houses done, which will be really exciting. But bloody hell, what Jesus, I got scared so many times. But anyway, I don't know what house we're gonna go do next. Probably one with the shortest queue because Jason's Universe, even though it's really good, the queue line is just painful. It's so painful. But I'm enjoying the night here. I've got currently the characters from the Black Phone behind me, which is really funny. But yeah, we'll catch you guys in a little bit. Just walking through Simpsons Land to come across like another scare zone to do with some old woman and a cat. I don't really understand it, but while we were walking through Simpsons Land back to Dolls Let's Play Dead, which is our next house of the night, there were so many clowns with chainsaws. Like clowns with chainsaws, and there was like 6 or 7 of them, and they were literally all running around scaring everyone they can possibly can. But our next house is Dolls Let's Play Dead. There is the like entrance to it over there, which seems very creepy. I like 7 dolls in trailers at Thorpe scares the absolute heebie-jeebies out of me. So a whole maze dedicated to dolls, I don't know how to feel about it, but we will just have to wait and see. This one is a 45-minute queue, so it's not as bad as Jason, but anyway, we'll catch you afterwards, and I'll give you my full review. Somewhere with lighting, but
we have just done Dolls Let's Play Dead. That house was really good actually. It reminded me a lot of Stitches back at Thorpe Park Friday night, but that house was more creepy than it was scary. Like the amount of dolls in, obviously it's about dolls, it's called Dolls Don't Let's Play Dead, obviously it's going to be full of dolls, but the house was like, you walk through and all these dolls have been capturing people and tangling them up and turning them into dolls themselves. The jump scares were really intense in there, the audio, there was a lot of screams. It wasn't very bloodthirsty, it was more just creepy, gave me very big Stitches vibes at Thorpe Park Friday Nights, like I said. But we're gonna go and do Fallout now, one of the big IPs here at this year's Halloween Horror Nights, so that's gonna be good. The queue's about an hour, so yeah, I haven't watched the show. I've played the games of Fallout, but I haven't watched the show. I know this year's Fallout house is based off the show, so I probably won't have any idea what's going on because I haven't watched the show. I've played the game today, but what an incredible night. The one thing that Halloween Horror Nights do best is create tension, atmosphere, and just having such a strong house. Like we've done 2 houses, we've done Jason and just done Dolls. There has not been a house yet, and I know I've only done 2 of them, which I've turned around and been like, that's not very good. That was both of those houses were really good. I know last year, I think it came to like the 3rd, 4th house, and it was like kind of lacking in scares. But so far, so good, honestly. But anyway, let's go do Fallout out for our 3rd house. We've got probably about 2 hours left until the end of Halloween Horror Nights for tonight, and then I'm back tomorrow. So yeah, let's go do Fallout here at Halloween Horror Nights. Just came out of Fallout. That was actually a really good house, to be honest. I just walked past like a fan, so you probably got an absolute whiff of cold air through the mic. But no, came through Fallout. That was actually really good. I've heard very mixed opinions about Fallout this year, but actually I really liked it. Starting off, I'm not going to give too many spoilers. It was kind of walking through the wasteland. And also through the bunker of the whole concept of Fallout. Now we're about to go into, if I can pronounce this properly, I don't know. Monsters of the North. We'll just say that. Monsters of the North. So we will have to wait and see. What's this? This one's obviously about monsters. The Fallout was really good. I really like that house. The one thing I like about Halloween Horror Nights is that they actually like promote different films. So there was Megan 2. If you guys haven't seen Megan, I would recommend it. It's such a great like films. But yeah, great stuff. This is only a 25-minute wait, which is really nice. So I'll see you after. I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I will butcher it, but Monsters of the North. And the other thing I like about Fallout in this house is that they're right next to each other. So I'm currently in the Monsters of the North queue line, and Fallout is right there. There's the entrance to the house down there. So I love how close these houses can be. But yeah, I'll see you after Monsters of the North. So we have just came out of Monster of the North. That is the best themed house I have done tonight. It was a mixture of Wendigos, a Viking village, and mystical monsters. Very, very Wendigo heavy that was. That was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Like you walked around and there was like so many like mystical monsters, Wendigos and skinwalkers, and like you walk through like this Viking village with a massive burning tower in it as well. That was so cool. I think the next house we're gonna go do, if you give me a couple of seconds, is I'm actually gonna put you guys down for a second so I can actually fully talk. Is I believe, oh, hang on, yeah, we're just readjusting. Cool. So let's have a look. Yeah, but yeah, that house, phenomenal stuff. Best bit about it was just like walking through this Viking village, and there was like a massive like deer head with glowing white eyes, and it was just screaming at you the whole time. So the next house we're gonna do is Hatchet and Chains Demon Bounty Hunters. So this is probably, and the description for this house is, in this old western town, all hell is breaking loose. Red hot lava demons are trying to possess everyone, melting everything in their path. Your only hope, Hatchet and Chains with their mystical weapons. Right, that is currently on a 25-minute wait, so we're going to go do that, and then we might do one more house before we conclude our night. But what a night it has been, holy. But yeah, Monsters of the North, best house so far. Just wrapped our final maze of the night, Hatchet and Chains. To be honest, that was good, but not that good. It was basically, like I kind of described it to you, kind of walked through like a cowboy bar kind of gaff, and like all these like different monsters were jumping out of you. I did get quite a few good jump scares there, which was really nice. But now we've got an hour left until Halloween Horror Nights concludes for the night. We're going to go try and find Art the Clown. Because of Terrifier, the most popular house here this year, Art the Clown runs around the gaff somewhere. I'm currently walking through London. I'm walking through my hometown here at Universal. King's Cross Station is all the way up there. I know what King's Cross Station is like. To be honest, they've done quite a good mock-up of it. Like, it's a pretty good mock-up, but it isn't really King's Cross Station. So we're gonna go try and find out the cloud now. We're gonna walk through Club Horror again. I love that scare zone. I love a good party during Halloween season. But then we're gonna conclude our night, and then we're back here tomorrow to do the final 5 houses of this year's lineup here at Halloween Horror Nights over at Universal Florida. It's still hot. I'm still walking around in t-shirts and shorts. Absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, I'm gonna go catch a train and a underground at Leicester Square. To be honest, they have nailed the London Underground. But anyway, we're going to try and find Art the Clown. But yeah, absolutely wild night. Back here tomorrow. I'm so glad to be back here tomorrow. But yeah, I will see you if we can find Art the Clown. Club Horror is the sickest scare zone. It's not even a scare zone, it's just a rave. Absolutely amazing stuff. I love Club Horror. Oh, it's so good.
Well, that concludes my night of Halloween Horror Nights, night 1 for the 2025 scare season. Oh my goodness. There was not one dull house tonight. All of them have been so strong. We managed to complete 5 houses. Tomorrow we're back to do the main big IPs for this year, FNAF and Terrifier and a few others as well. But I really guys hope you enjoyed the vlog. I loved making this one. This one tops last year 1010%. So my camera's twisted, but if you guys did enjoy this vlog, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, that'd be really appreciated. And I'm back tomorrow, so be expecting a vlog from tomorrow here at Universal Halloween Horror Nights. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I've been Theme Park Unplugged, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for night 2. Goodbye.